I don't know. I just feel like we're in a weird place with football right now because
Mm.
football's been over sanitized, yeah, to the point where it's very difficult to kind of say that man want football the way it used to be, but then at the same time, man want the players to be protected. You get it? Because it's one of them ones where um back in the day we had more skillful players, we had all of these, and these men were getting cooked, bro. Like, make no mistake about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when you watch football, like 20 years ago, like the skillful players, yeah, they had to be skillful, but they also had to be able to look after themselves because some of the challenges that you get now, you was not getting back in the day. The penalties you get now, you weren't getting. Do you know what I mean? The free kicks that you're getting now, you weren't getting. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture, bro. Like I want to see players able to tackle because I feel like tackling's gone out the game. Back in the day, man used to praise tackling, winning the ball, proper duels. Like, do you know what I mean? Where striker versus centre back, where they're both properly like kicking lumps out of each other. Like, that's fine, innit? But when man start doing GBH things, man need to still kind of keep a lid on that. Do you know what I mean? So like football's mad. When you see some of the challenges that man were putting on the likes of Hazards and all these brothers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? If they put a lid on those things, maybe this brother's career, do you know what I mean? If he's playing in this era of football now, his career might have been longer.
Mm. No, he couldn't. No, I think if he stayed at Chelsea, his career would have been longer. When he went to Madrid, he started training properly. That's what fucked him up. Man started training properly. Like, as in when I say training properly, I mean outside of his way of training. Because remember, even they all say at Chelsea, the way Hazard trained weren't the same as everyone else. Because you're that good, like, because that's why when people say, yeah, I understand the whole top mentality, James Milner. I get all that, but there are certain players that have that little bit of an exception when you're that good. Rants, you was telling me you had a couple Moroccan youths in your team. They would always rock up a couple minutes late, but you said you don't tolerate lateness.
Couple
But
minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, bro.
yeah,
Sometimes just before kickoff, I don't tolerate lateness, but from them man, I tolerate because them man will win me the game.
do you see what I'm saying? There's certain man that are match winners that you go, you know what? Like, again, Messi. They say Messi would sometimes just sit twiddling his thumbs while everyone's having to be locked into the gaffer. Everyone's having to be locked in where Messi's twiddling his thumbs, texting
Yeah.
his users. You know what I'm saying? Hazard chilling, doing kick-ups while man are having to be locked in. As I said, the second he started taking balls seriously, I know in his mind he's thinking, "Raw, if I'm this good and I'm one of the world's best, and I take football seriously, I'm gonna be the best," kind of thing, innit? That's the way, and it obviously it's kind of gone the other way because his body was just never used to it. So I just think if he stayed at Chelsea, I think we get at least two
Yeah,
and a half,
100%, bro.
three,
Like the
two
thing is,
years,
yeah, it's
2
like
years at Hazard.
everyone's body is different. The way that people optimize performance is different. Do
Mm,
you know what I mean? Certain man can go and train and run themselves into the floor, yeah, during the week and then turn up on the weekend and play well, bro. But it depends on your genetics, it depends on your physiology. Everyone's different, bro. Do
yeah,
you know what I'm
and I think
saying?
managers won't always, but because it's mixed with what's the word? Because they mix it with almost like attitude and intent. I think sometimes that kind of gets mixed up. Like for me, you see the man that do the vigorous match warm up right before the game. I'm talking like they do the keep ball session, they're running mad hard in keep ball.
Yeah.
I can't do that, innit? For me, perhaps from the way my body works, I can't go 10 out of 10 in a keep ball session 10 minutes before kickoff. It's just not the way my body works. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to
No, I
say
hear
that
it.
some people, but as you said, some people, they need to be at full capacity half an hour before the game.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but bro, what works for one doesn't work for everyone in it, and I
Exactly.
think and that's the importance of coaching and stuff like that, bro. Like everyone's body's different. Also, everyone's mentality is different. As long as you're getting the best version of that player on match day, all the other stuff around it doesn't really matter. I'll be honest, like it don't matter, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Even like at amateur level, bro, I've had players that turn up to the game bunning a spliff, bro, and I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man, I know I'm getting the best version of them on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? And if they don't play, it's not because they were bunning a spliff, because they bun a spliff every time they play. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's one of them things where it's like, bro, like people need to understand, yeah, everyone's thing is completely different. The way everyone trains is completely different. And also not just the physical side of training, it's the mental side. This is what people need to understand, the mental side of training, bro. You know what I mean? When I was kicking ball, I never used to shoot before the game because I was like, bro, I'm not wasting shots in the warm-up. I see Bear Man in the warm-up pinging shots and all that. It's like, all right, cool. And then when the ball drops to you in the game and that, you wasted all your good shots. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like
See,
man's,
that's not,
I'm shooting in the game.
that's I'm the exact opposite. I'm the exact opposite. Like, if I don't shoot before a game, like I need to get like a feel of a ball, because ball striking, I'm okay at, but I'm not. It wasn't never my like one of my. You know, like you have your core strengths at football.
Yeah.
I'm just a decent ball striker, innit?
I
Nothing
think ball
crazy.
striking is it's a motor skill. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can't teach it. Like the
Yeah.
relationship between your foot and the football and how you strike a ball, you can't teach that. Do you know what I'm
No, of
saying? No
course.
one taught Pirlo how to put top spin and outside of the foot spin and like, you know what I mean? And make the ball dip and all that, bro. You can't teach ball striking. It's how
Yeah.
your
I keep
brain's
it. But that's what I'm
relationship
saying.
with the
But
football.
that's
So if you
that's
can
what I'm
strike
saying. I
the
keep
ball,
it stack.
you
Like,
don't
so
need to
before a
worry about
game, then that's what I'm saying. Like, so, and certain people, as I said, certain people, again, they doing all of this are like, I'm honest with it. You know me, man. So I'm honest with the football thing. I don't
Yeah.
need to upscale certain things that I can do and I can't do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I excel in a lot of things at football, but ball striking is something that I have to I need to strike the ball a couple of times before the game,
But that's
get used to
fair.
that. I know what I need to do to get the best
But
out of my ball.
again, the reason why you do that is because you know mentally this is what gets you ready for the game.
Yeah,
Do you
facts. For
understand?
me,
Like the way
works for me.
everyone gets ready for the game mentally is different. And this is why you can't look
Oh,
at a player. You can
Gabriel
what about him?
out for the rest of the season. And I said this.
Yeah. And bro, and Saka got the same hamstring injury, bro. So you know what I'm saying? That's a conversation. But mentally, everyone gets themselves in the groove differently. And this is why, as a coach, you can't look at a player and say, yo, because they don't warm up a certain way, they're not locked in, or they're not serious, or they're not concentrating. Because everyone's serious is different. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone's way of getting to the place where they're locked in is completely different. And this is why I don't like managers looking at players and saying that their attitude isn't right because they don't warm up the way that this person warms up, bro. Like I don't need what he needs. Do you know what I'm saying? Before a game, all I need, yeah, is a football by myself. That's it. I don't need to pass the ball to anyone. I just need to make sure, yeah, that I literally walk around the pitch doing kick-ups, bro, for 20 minutes, bro. Just making sure my touch is there and the connection with the ball feels good. I don't need to pass to anyone. I don't need to shoot. I just need to make sure that my first touch is there and the ball feels good. Every time I kick the ball, it does what I tell it to do. That's it. I don't need any other warm-up, bro. I don't need to do sprints. I don't need to do nothing. I have my shoelaces untied most of the time. A man's walking around by myself. I just need to be able to feel the football. So that's not because I'm lazy. Do you know what I mean? It's because I don't need what them man need. I just need to know my first touch is there and I know I'm gonna have a good game. All the other stuff, like it's not important to me. Certain man need to build up a sweat. Do you know what I'm saying? When they're playing football, certain man need to take loads of shots. Certain man need to dribble through cones or
That man
whatever
love
makes
the
them
keep, bro.
happy.
They love the keep ball thing.
Oh, they
Like they
like to
love
do
the
rondos and that, bro. Man, don't
the
care about
run,
all of that.
bro. You see, Rants. You see the little ball juggle and the little ball rolls and the little step over. I love that before a game.
Yeah.
Like you know when you're just messing around with the ball, just messing around with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Couple step overs, couple drag backs. Do you know what I'm saying? Check the shoulder. That's all it. For me, I said that's just for me. You know what I'm saying? They might look at me and think I'm lazy because I'm doing that. No, I'm doing that. No, I'm saying that's what I'm doing. Like
No, but they will say you're lazy, but bro, man don't care. Do you get it? Like in the rondos, my laces ain't even tied, bro. I'll be honest, because like, what's the point of it? Like, do you know what I mean? You're standing in a circle and you're passing the ball 2 yards to the left and right, bro. That's never gonna happen in the game, if we're being completely honest. So, the whole purpose of a rondo, yeah, like that's not gonna help me in the match. My first touch will help me in the match. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I know will help. That's one
How about
thing
this?
I know will
That will
help
keep
me.
you safe. That will keep
That
you
will
safe.
keep
A
me
bad touch,
safe, bro.
that'll get you injured. A bad first touch will get you injured. That's what it will do.
Brother, I'm telling you, or booked or sent off, depending on what the second
Yeah.
touch is. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you got the first touch on smash, everything else is all right. Do you get it? So it's one of them ones where exactly when I look at rondos, it's for the brain in the middle. Like it's just for shutting down. That's what rondos is for. To switch you on for shutting down. But I know if I'm in the middle, I'm shit. That's where it is. if I'm in the middle of the rondo, bro, the player that's in the middle of the rondo the most is the shittest player always. Because you shouldn't be, bruv. The best players aren't in the middle. Let's be real. They're not. It's crazy. Because you're anticipating the ball coming to you. You already know where it's going before it's come. So them man that's got the bib in their hand in the middle, they're the shit ballers, bro. They're the cardio man. So if you're a player, you're not in the middle. You're not in the middle, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not a one size fits all, this football thing, bro. And this is why if you're coaching, because there might be people here that coach or want to get into coaching and stuff like that, bro, you can't treat every player the same. It's the quickest way. It's the quickest way, yeah, to be a shit coach is to treat every player the same. They're not, bro. Certain players need to warm up a certain way. They can warm up a certain way. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not this coach that's gonna say, yeah, everyone in a line together and that. Yeah, you can do your stretches and that as a group, but other than that, certain man might need to play 2-touch amongst themselves. Certain man have the ball up in the air and they're doing 2-touch in the air. Certain man are fizzing it into each other's feet and that. Another man's walking by himself, just doing kick-ups, walking around the pitch. Bro, you man, do your thing. Get your footballs. Do what you need to do. Whatever you need to do to get you into that place where I know that you're going to perform optimally, you do that. And that's the problem with Hazard leaving Chelsea. He was doing what was optimal for his body. And then he went to Real Madrid and he's trying to do what everyone else is doing. And he broke down. That's it. It's that simple. So I'm sure Real Madrid would have rathered they got the Chelsea Hazard instead of him trying to bust himself up and do things that he couldn't do. So they would have been better off leaving him to do what he did at Chelsea. That's the reality, because they paid him all that money to not play. All that money to not play.
There you go.
And this is what it is. So yeah, man, football's a mad one.